Hey, Randy Joe here, and welcome back to the channel where today we're going to be checking out the newly released Brian Daddario album, Till the Morning. Before we get started today, I just want to say if you are a fan of the Lemon Twigs, you are a fan of Brian Daddario, you're a fan of the vintage sounding albums, go ahead and check out the Patreon for the full unedited video of this video today, this reaction. Filming this after I heard it, and I have to say it is a pretty positive reaction. So if you're interested in the unedited mix, check out the Patreon for $5 a month. You get all my videos completely unedited. Now, for those unaware, Brian Daddario is one half of the band The Lemon Twigs, a fantastic kind of retro-fitted band that sees them cover a multitude of different influences, such as the Monkees or the Beach Boys or even Simon and Garfunkel to an extent. But today we are checking out Brian Daddario's first solo album, Till the Morning, which seems to be a much more, from what I gather, stripped back approach from what they do on the more carefully produced Lemon Twigs LPs. And I think this one will be more focused on Daddario and his guitar work. So what I'm expecting is a nice singer-songwriter album that will still kind of harken in those retro vibes. At only 36 minutes, 26 seconds, and 11 songs, I'm expecting a nice, sweet, quick LP from Mr. Daddario. Let's get into it with Till the Morning, the title track. Which I did listen to this already. This was one of the singles from the LP, but it's the only single I checked out. But let's get into it. I still do like this one. Even the production sounds a little more rough around the edges. Kind of more hushed in its approach to really harken back to the kind of retro vibe. Really sweet, of course, loving passages too, as expected from Daddario. I like that piano work too. Nice and buried. All these little moments to keep it fresh. I will say, at nearly 4 minutes, the song does, even in passing when I heard this before, I do feel like it does run its course once you get past that 2-minute mark. It is a fairly lengthy track, given a little substance I feel like you get. I like this kind of organ buried in the background there. But yeah, it is a sweet track. I wouldn't say it's a nice, sweet, quick track. Like I said, I do feel like it does kind of overstay its welcome a little bit. Does go a little more prolonged than I would like. But again, definitely showcases the vibe that Brian Daddario and, of course, Lemon Twigs bring. Here's Song of Everyone, continuing. Only 2 minutes and 30, though. I love the nice spring-like tune. Nice gentle plucking. Oh. This one's a nice, sweet, summery vibe to it. And gorgeously delicate. Really great, sweet melody this vocal is. Love the kind of distant backing of it. Also great lyrics that are perhaps a little cheesy, but very relatable, very sweet, very gentle on the ears. I like that one more so than Till the Morning. I just think it feels a lot more direct, and I feel like it hits a lot harder. And I just appreciate the more stripped back approach on that one. Again, focusing greatly on Daddario's songwriting and, of course, gorgeous, delicate vocals. Here's Nothing on My Mind. Let's keep it going. I hope we get more of this. Almost a slight kind of country twang on this one. Like a rocking to it. Certainly has like a bubblegum pop appeal too of the early 60s. Almost reminded me of the Everly Brothers, who are fantastic and underrated by today's standards. But I certainly enjoy what's coming in here. A nice like small town country boy urgency. It's about the maybe the meandering of life, trying to find his own way, his own purpose on this track. Ain't that the truth? Hating your own boss for no reason. Certainly a kind of sorrow and a pain, despite this highly elevated chorus. Another solid track. I like the slight twang that came with that. And here's One Day I'm Coming Home. Speaking of twang, ooh, really sinking into that twang there. Oh, I love that. Very mellowed out and kind of like an evening tune. Maybe a song for the mother, perhaps? That or a wife. Could be a man at war. Ooh, love the way he belted that out there too. This is making me realize I really want a nice full-blown kind of country throwback LP from them. Maybe like a Nashville country sound would be interesting from the Lemon Twigs. That's what I'm kind of gathering from this track, is a Nashville sound almost. Love when he reaches those peaks. Rare form from him. Such a kind of syrupy guitar. Gorgeous. Certainly, it's like as expected, a nice kind of indie retro feeling. Which, interestingly enough, not surprising, his brother Michael Daddario, of course, also on production, but still nice to see he's there in support of his brother. Here's Only to Ease My Mind. Keep it going. One Day I'm Coming Home offered a great sort of, like I said, Nashville country sound that I feel like they could definitely really go all out on if they wanted to. And personally, I would be very much interested in hearing that. Here's Only to Ease My Mind. But this album already kind of does have the country DNA within it. Oh. This one just a nice, sweet dedication. A nice sweet, like a nice melancholy kind of love dedication on this one. Perhaps yearning or missing someone. Perhaps pushing this loved one away. Maybe an act of self-defense or self-sabotage. A sweet track, not my favorite, but I do like the more stripped back, kind of just gentle, melancholic approach on that one. Flash in the Pan. 17,000 streams on this one. Bit more of a burst. Getting religious. Ooh. Is this like a plea to God, perhaps, on this one here? He's hoping for forgiveness to figure himself out. Ooh. Oh, I like this bridge. Oh, love that. Love that quick, just moment of brilliance. Love that rapid plucking in our left regimen there. That was a nice one, a nice, sweet, religious one, which I feel like Lemon Twigs, the Daddario brothers, don't seem to typically approach religion that often in their lyrics. But that one was a nice, church boy kind of sing-along. I loved it. Really just had a sweet sound to it overall. Here's Company. Another quick one. Love the forefront of his vocals here.
I'm feeling better under the weather. Then again, who's well these days?
Ain't that the truth? Love the The lyrics on this one.
Always grimaces, too late for romances. I must have tried a million ways.
Oh, oh. Oh my god, the amplification here. A great contrast.
Looking out the window, the winds kept at bay. But I feel the chill of the same. No need to worry, you must be in a hurry. Time waits for no man and runs from me.
Great lyricism on this track. I mean, the album in general has some great, just beautiful singer-songwriter elements to it. But this one especially, just very honest.
Better get walking, sure beats all this talking. Nice to have some company.
This might be one of my favorites, at least, here. I love the contrast of these beautiful, gentle moments with his vocals at the forefront, kind of paired with those rising, almost like synths there, it seems. Just beautifully syrupy, great vocals, great lyricism. Although simple rhymes, I feel like are very effective in this case. Here's The Summer. I'm sorry, what? Hold on, Dario. All right, yeah. Not loving this one melodically. Like, I do like that distant twang. I don't love the vocals on this one. I feel like they're a bit more rough around the edges here, and more not off key, but a little bit more monotonous on this one. Just more flat in general, I would say. Yeah, that one's okay. Probably one of my more least favorite ones. I feel like the performances on that one were a little bit more flat, certainly not as effective. And the melody was not particularly engaging for my liking. Maybe it's because it came right after Company, which I thought was a distinct high moment. But What You Are Is Beautiful. Let's keep it going. And I prefer these tracks. I prefer these more just simple, back to the basics, guitar and vocals.
Through your eyes of sadness, I see richness beyond measure, more than any earthly treasure. Just around
Interesting,
there is a
kind of like de-escalation there.
that is always humming as the earth turns in the sky. What you are is beautiful.
See, the lyrics are more
You don't even
obtuse on this one.
know.
Not as simple on the ears, for sure.
Is beautiful.
And that one was okay. Again, I didn't love it. I think the lyrics were a little bit more obtuse, a little bit more broad. Didn't feel as just kind of simple on the ears as Company, which I feel like is a fair comparison given the similarities in the tracks, more stripped back elements. But I do really love the guitar work throughout that one. I do think it's nice, it's sweet, and exactly what I was kind of hoping for with this LP. Here's Useless Tears. Keep going. This one, 4 minutes. One of the longer tracks here. And the use of strings that were more vacant throughout the LP. Oh. Certainly setting a stage here, this imagery. Like a mystery, an air of mystery. Oh. Oh my goodness. There's a huge sense of kind of mystery throughout this one. Really feels like almost like a play with its kind of setup here of characters. Oh, I do love this chorus too. It's very haunting. Great use of strings. What a sense of drama throughout this one. I love that Red Despair, the backing vocal. Wonder if that's, Michael. Oh, getting kind of operatic here. Wow, that was a powerful 4 minutes. Perhaps the most kind of lusciously produced track so far. Very full in its sound. Felt like a kind of moment at the theater or something here with what seems to be some sort of maybe murder mystery at play here. A great sense of tension, great kind of feel of drama for it. Love the chorus. Useless Tears, also one of my favorites on this one for sure. Here is the final track, Spirit Without a Home, 5.5 minutes, the longest track here. It seems like Daddario saved the longest tracks for the last two. Let's see if it is as strong, as luscious, as full as Useless Tears. Maybe we're gonna get more religious with the spirit theme here. Right off the bat, like I said, religious themes coming in strong, but also a theme of mourning again throughout the LP comes back. Maybe a loss of a loved one. Might be a sad track to close it out.
secretly. I waited for your ghost
Ooh.
to pull me out of home. Take me by the arm.
What a sweetly depressing track.
Memories I can't grasp. Away from your own spirit without a home.
What a great set of lyrics throughout this one. Depressing, yearning for that lost love. This is a great instrumental passage.
Did you have to leave so
Oh. Love that break there. And the drum pattern. Oh, I love this growing outro. Very full. What a powerful closer. Just such a sweet, depressing, haunting track about losing a loved one, losing what I would imagine in this case would be his wife, the love of his life, mourning the loss and feeling lost without her, a spirit without a home. What a great closer, incredibly well produced, I would say, even, again, channeling the production of the kind of like 60s, 70s era, but still sounding very full, very luscious, not losing any of the, power that the track requires. And Useless Tears right before it too, a nice 1-2 punch in terms of just feeling much more fleshed out and powerful in the production department. Let's talk about the LP as a whole. Honestly, for a solo outing, for his first solo outing, this is actually a pretty great album. There is a few tracks here which I do think are perhaps a little bit more filler or just don't feel as unique or as fleshed out as others. I didn't care too much for What You Are Is Beautiful or Only to Ease My Mind this summer. As you can see, those are the ones that didn't jump out to me as much. But tracks like Company, I think, really showcase the lyrics of Daddario, as well as just the strength of his own voice. While Useless Tears and Spirit Without a Home also show off his lyrics, but in a much more kind of majestic or I would say theatrical sense. They definitely feel much more further enveloped. And Useless Tears especially really does have like this kind of theatrical murder mystery-like air to it, a certain sense of drama that comes with it. Whereas Spirit Without a Home, like I said, it's just a nice gut punch to close out the LP. Flash in the Pan, also fantastic. I feel like Only Day I'm Coming Home as well also offers up a great kind of country twang, which this album does kind of go back to a few times and really does make me hope for a Lemon Twigs country LP one day. That kind of channels a Nashville sound that this LP seems to tease ever so slightly. But I have to say, all in all, despite the few tracks here that I do feel like are perhaps a little bit of filler, which, you don't want too much filler on an LP that's already pretty short at only 36 minutes. this is still a great outing for Brian Daddario, and definitely worth a listen if you like the Lemon Twigs or you want something that feels a little bit more vintage or kind of a throwback in sound. So Till the Morning, Brian Daddario, welcomed and great solo LP that I feel like I will come back to quite a few times over. But that does it for today's video. If you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe to follow along and listening to more LPs alongside myself, new releases, Bjork, Pink Floyd. That's what we're covering on the channel right now. So if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and like and subscribe, and check out the Patreon if you want that content unedited, as well as all the bonus content I offer at the further up tiers. As always, my name is Randy Joe. I appreciate you watching, and I'm signing off.